Warning: your daily grocery list could be silently destroying your brain. You think you're eating normally, but those normal foods might be paving the way to dementia. But what if I told you that by simply changing that shopping list, you could build a powerful shield to protect your memory? Today, we're not talking about complicated theories. I am going to make the Mind Diet, the number one diet scientifically proven to fight Alzheimer's, incredibly simple, breaking it down into a simple, senior-friendly grocery list. Stay with me, because the secret to a sharper brain might begin right in the produce aisle. We've all heard about the importance of nutrition, but eating healthy is too vague. When you're standing in the middle of a supermarket, facing thousands of choices, that vagueness leads to bad decisions. You grab the white bread because it's convenient. You buy the canned soup because it's easy. You pick up the cookies because just one won't hurt. And unintentionally, you are fueling inflammation and brain damage. This is where the Mind Diet comes in. MIND stands for Mediterranean-Intervention for Neurodegenerative Delay. It sounds complicated, right? But don't worry. Researchers at Rush University created it by combining the two healthiest diets on Earth, Mediterranean and DASH, and distilling them down to the exact foods that have the most powerful impact on brain health. The results were astonishing. Studies found that people who followed the MIND diet rigorously had their risk of Alzheimer's disease cut by as much as 53%. Even those who followed it only moderately saw their risk reduced by 35%. This is not a restrictive, punishing diet. It's a smart eating strategy. It doesn't ask you to count calories. It simply asks you to eat more of 10 brain-protective food groups and eat less of 5 brain-harming groups. Our job today is to turn that strategy into the simplest, most practical grocery list for seniors. Get your pen and paper ready, or open the Notes app on your phone. We're going on a virtual shopping trip to protect your brain. Part 1. The 10 must-buy brain-healthy food groups. Eat more. These are your brain's bodyguards. Brain warrior number 1, leafy greens. This is the foundation, the king of brain foods. Why? They are packed with folate, vitamin E, carotenoids, and flavonoids, compounds that fight inflammation and oxidative stress, directly protecting your neurons. Studies show just 1 to 2 servings of leafy greens a day can slow cognitive aging by the equivalent of 11 years. Shopping list: spinach, kale, collards, romaine lettuce. The goal: at least 6 servings per week. 1 serving is 1 cup raw or half a cup cooked. Simple tip: throw a handful of spinach into your morning eggs. Use romaine for a lunch salad, or quick saute kale with garlic for dinner. Brain warrior number 2, all other vegetables. Your brain needs a rainbow of colors. Why? Each color provides different types of antioxidants. Vegetables are also fiber-rich, which feeds your healthy gut microbiome, a system directly linked to your brain. Shopping list: broccoli, bell peppers, red, yellow, orange, carrots, cauliflower, celery, squash, eggplant. Don't be afraid to try something new. The goal: at least 1 serving every day, in addition to your leafy greens. Simple tip: keep pre-cut veggies in the fridge for easy snacking with hummus, or roast a big pan of mixed vegetables at the beginning of the week to add to any meal. Brain warrior number 3, berries. This is your brain's favorite dessert. Why? Specifically blueberries and strawberries. They are loaded with flavonoids, especially anthocyanins, which have been shown to help clean up toxic protein buildup in the brain and improve communication between neurons. Shopping list: blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, blackberries. Money-saving tip: buy frozen berries. They are cheaper, available year-round, and retain nearly all their nutrients. The goal: at least 2 servings per week. Simple tip: add a handful to your morning oatmeal, blend into a smoothie, or eat them fresh as a sweet treat. Brain warrior number 4, nuts. A handful a day keeps the brain fog away. Why? They are a fantastic source of healthy fats, vitamin E, a critical brain antioxidant, and protein. Walnuts, in particular, also contain plant-based omega-3 seconds. Shopping list: walnuts, almonds, pecans, pistachios. Look for unsalted and dry roasted or raw. The goal: 5 servings per week. 1 serving is a small handful, about a quarter cup. Simple tip: use as a mid-afternoon snack, sprinkle on salads, or add to yogurt. Brain warrior number 5, extra virgin olive oil. Make this your primary go-to fat. Why? Extra virgin olive oil, AVO, is rich in polyphenols, particularly oleocanthal, which has potent anti-inflammatory effects similar to ibuprofen. It also helps protect your brain's blood vessels. Shopping list. Always look for extra virgin on the label, preferably in a dark glass bottle, to protect it from light. The goal. Use it as your main cooking and finishing oil. Simple tip. Use it for salad dressings. Drizzle it over roasted vegetables after they're cooked, or use it for light sautéing on low to medium heat. Are these first 5 groups easy to add to your cart? Comment below which of these is your absolute favorite. Brain warrior number 6, whole grains. Ditch the white bread. Why? Whole grains provide fiber, B vitamins, and release energy slowly, keeping your brain fueled steadily. Refined carbs like white bread cause blood sugar spikes and crashes, leading to fatigue and brain fog. Shopping list. Oats, steel cut or rolled, not instant packets. Brown rice, quinoa, 100% whole wheat bread, barley. The goal. At least 3 servings per day. Simple tip, start your day with oatmeal, have a sandwich on whole wheat for lunch, and use brown rice or quinoa with dinner. Brain warrior number 7, fish, especially fatty fish. It's called brain food for a reason. Why? Fatty fish is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, especially DHA, which is a primary structural component of your brain cell membranes. It reduces inflammation and supports neuron communication. Shopping list. Salmon wild is best, but farmed is still good. Sardines canned in olive oil or water. Herring, mackerel. The goal. At least 1 serving per week. Simple tip. Baked salmon is quick and easy. Canned sardines are a great, inexpensive option on whole grain crackers. Brain warrior number 8, beans, legumes. The humble, powerful protein and fiber source. Why? Beans, lentils, chickpeas. They are cheap, high in protein, packed with fiber, and full of B vitamins. They keep you full, stabilize blood sugar, and feed your gut bacteria, all critical for the gut-brain axis. Shopping list, black beans, kidney beans, lentils, chickpeas canned, low-sodium versions are fine, just rinse them. The goal, at least 4 servings per week. Simple tip, add beans to soups, salads, or make your own hummus for dipping vegetables. Brain warrior number 9, poultry. The lean protein choice. Why? Provides lean protein and B vitamins like B12, B6, needed for neurotransmitter production. Shopping list. Chicken breast or turkey breast, fresh or frozen. The goal, 2 servings per week. Simple tip. Choose baking or grilling over deep frying. Brain warrior number 10, wine. Completely optional. This is the most controversial one, so listen closely. Why? The Mind Diet observes that studies show extremely moderate intake of red wine, 1 small glass a day, might be associated with reduced Alzheimer's risk, possibly due to resveratrol. Warning, if you do not already drink, do not start for health reasons. The potential harms of alcohol likely outweigh any benefit. Shopping list, not required. If you do drink, limit it to 1 small 5-ounce glass per day, preferably red. Part 2, the 5 do not buy food groups, eat less. Now for the equally important part, your brain's enemies. Keep these out of your shopping cart. Brain enemy number 1, red meat. Why? High intake of red meat, beef, pork, lamb, especially processed versions, sausages, bacon, is linked to higher inflammation and cardiovascular problems, which directly harm the brain. The goal, limit strictly, less than 4 servings per week. Brain enemy number 2, butter and stick margarine. Why? High in saturated fat and, in the case of stick margarine, often contains artificial trans fats, the worst fat for inflammation and artery clogging. The goal, limit strictly less than 1 tablespoon a day. Use extra virgin olive oil instead. Brain enemy number 3, cheese. Why? Most cheese is very high in saturated fat and sodium. The goal, limit strictly, less than 1 serving per week. Brain enemy number 4, pastries and sweets. Why? These are sugar bombs and refined carbs. They cause massive insulin and blood sugar spikes, leading to inflammation, oxidative stress, and insulin resistance, all enemies of the brain. The goal, limit strictly, less than 5 servings per week. Treat them as a rare exception, not a daily habit. Brain enemy number 5, fried and fast food. Why? Typically loaded with trans fats, oxidized seed oils, empty calories, and high sodium. This is the worst combination for causing inflammation and damaging brain blood vessels. The goal, limit strictly, less than 1 serving per week. If this avoid list seems challenging, don't worry. Hit that share button for this video and send it to a friend or family member who can join you in making these changes. Doing it together makes it so much easier. Putting the list into action, the simple plan. You don't have to change your entire diet overnight. Start small. This week, just focus on one thing. Add 1 serving of dark leafy greens to your dinner every day. Next week, continue the greens and swap your afternoon cookie snack for a handful of almonds. The week after, continue the first 2 habits and try baked salmon for 1 meal this week. By building habits slowly, it becomes effortless. This grocery list isn't a set of rigid rules, it's a compass. It guides you to make smarter choices every time you push that cart. This information is for educational purposes. Before making any major changes to your diet, especially if you have underlying health conditions, please consult your doctor or a registered dietitian. The Brain Protective Shopping List. Summary. Let's recap the must-buys and avoid list. Must-buys, 10 groups: leafy greens, other veggies, berries, nuts, olive oil, whole grains, fish, beans, poultry, and wine. Optional. Avoid, 5 groups: red meat, butter, margarine, cheese, sweets, and fried. Fast food. Eating to protect your brain isn't a punishment. It's about rediscovering the delicious flavors of fresh, whole foods. It's an act of taking control of your health, protecting your memory, your clarity, and your independence. Next time you go to the store, take this list with you. Every healthy choice you put in your cart is like putting another coin in your brain's health savings account. If you found this simple guide to the Mind Diet helpful and want to keep receiving valuable information to protect your health, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell right now. What would you like us to cover next? Specific Mind Diet recipes, or how to read food labels to avoid hidden sugar and bad fats? Let us know the topic you're most interested in by leaving a comment below. We will prioritize requests from our community.